I'll get a glass of Coke, please. Yeah.
Seek caloric intake.
Why am I hearing Subnautica 1 music?
Because that's what I'm playing.
Oh, caloric intake. I forgot I opened your stream channel, but didn't mute it, so I was confused, thinking, are you playing Subnautica 1 music through Discord or something?
That should be better. I just wanted to be background music.
Oh, this save game is not doing too well.
Yeah.
This passage is partly underwater and partly not. But there's no water here, but my character is floating. But the rooms attached to the corridor is fine. And my oxygen is also not going down, so...
Okay. That design that I was trying to go with is, I think, not going to work because the rooms don't seem to want to work correctly with the walls. So I'm going to just go with like interior walls.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
What's up? Alex?
One, two, I think that's more or less where I had it. Right, so the idea was to put these on each one. Each room. Ooh, passive biomod slots extended.
Yeah, apparently they added more stuff to, or rather more scan options.
Oh yeah, that's right, there was an update.
I have not yet looked at what how many there are.
Yeah.
So we currently have 21 bio scans completed. If you do 40, you get another slot, and then there's the final slot is on 80 scans, bio
wow.
scans. So it's gonna take a while to get that last one. I'm
Nice.
trying to think now. What was the passive to increase the water and the food intake when you drink or eat? Is it just slow metabolism and dermal garden?
No, dermal garden is
water retention. That's the one I'm looking for.
slow metabolism is the one that slows down your hunger. Water retention is the one that slows down your thirst. No, sorry, that gain more water from sources. Okay, so you get more water when you drink.
Yes,
that's water secretion. Well, the food equivalent is the slow metabolism, but that doesn't give you more food when you eat. It gives you your hunger slows.
Less hunger, yes.
Your hunger slows down.
I thought there was one that slows you, or rather make a plus 40 food item plus 80, for example.
Yeah. All right. Oh, just getting into the new updates. My primary concern at the moment is if I can get the rooms that I'm building to actually lay out like I want them to. I've done away with the actual sectioned walls. I'm now going with interior walls instead. I think that it's gonna do better. Does that line up? Is that like a good indicator? I think it's going to do better with the way the game works. The game's physics was not having a good time with the way I was trying to do it.
Interestingly, and I don't know if this was part of a patch, pressing shift while inside the base makes you no longer use your active biomod skill, but it just makes you sprint like any other game. I don't think you could sprint in the previous version of the game, but I might be wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, no, pressing shift now doesn't send like I've got the electric one on.
Same.
And it doesn't do that anymore. Yes, that does seem like... I think I want this a little bit more to the side though. Over there seems about right. But it's nice that we've got the multiple passive mods now as well. Yeah, this is behaving a lot better. I'm gonna see how I can how I do with the streaming. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull off a full length stream today or not. So that's why we're just, you know, going with the flow here. See how it goes.
Our food is a bit low, so I'm taking care of that.
Apparently the moon pool should function better too. Okay. I like the purple glow from outside at night. Really gives some interesting ambience to this area. I'd like to see more decorative stuff, more decorative options. Yeah, of course it's not fucking in line.
Have we made an effort yet to get power from the geothermal area?
I think it's something we were working on. I don't know how far we got with that.
Now, I want to have a look into that, but I don't know which direction the geothermal is that has been started on.
Yeah, I think the person that was working on that was Snoochie, but he's not
Available today.
Yeah, he's not copacetic today. Damn it. Right place. Here we go. That's better. A small little spotlight right where you need it. Doesn't interfere with the ambience too much. Wow, have they done something to the textures, because the reflection off the ceiling is so much stronger. That is impressive.
That doesn't look that great.
That is impressive. The tool reflection is out of place. That shouldn't be reflecting. Not like that. Especially not, oh, look at that. Look at that in the distance there. Yeah, no. They have some work to do on this. If you don't have the tool in your hand, I suspect, yeah, it looks much better, but yeah, they've got some work to do on that. But that looks pretty good. Look at the light artifacts on the ground. That's some UE5 bullshittery there.
Hey, 2 boxes full of fiber. Now I can make some beds.
That's right, I wanted to make some glass. I got a constructor here somewhere.
In the warehouse area, storage area.
Nah, I bought one. I bought a fabricator over here. Well, it is possible for them to block the light if they do proper work on the LOD and lighting configuration in UE5. It is possible. You can do it. The problem is that the devs just have to put the time in on that. They have to go around and look for instances like that and figure out where in the level of detail and where in the lighting that is actually bleeding through, and then sit and you know, tweak it till it stops happening. But I imagine that probably takes a lot of time, and it's not sort of very high on their, you know, priority list. Yeah, thanks. I was
rather focus on content.
I don't remember what that word was.
Words are hard.
Oh yeah. Then again, though, you know, for the most part, the game does look stunning.
Yes.
And, you know, at the end of the day, sure, there are some things that aren't perfect, but, you know, still, it looks pretty damn good.
I am going to continue the search for titanium because we are basically out.
Didn't we put some mines up?
Yes.
One of them should be titanium.
That needs babysitting and that's boring. But yes.
Yeah, well, I mean, just it takes like 2 minutes.
Every now and then, yes.
2 minutes per cycle, so.
Titanium. Oh, this one's also set for titanium.
We use a lot more titanium than we use copper.
All 3 of them is set for titanium.
Yeah, well, there we go.
There's ghosts of 2 more metal farms.
Yeah, we just haven't constructed them.
Yeah, the alloy, ingot, and the bacterial culture. I don't know if we have more of those.
the alloy ingots we could probably make.
We do not have any more bacterial culture. Not at the old base, at least. I doubt we'll have any at the habitat we're building.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna head out and see if I can go pick up some more. See if it's respawned or not.
Would be nice if it respawns, but somehow I suspect the developers won't let it respawn. It would make resource gathering trivial. Not that it's very complicated to begin with.
No, it's not. But I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, you're not supposed to basically spend time just farming resources. You're supposed to spend time exploring, and that's sort of why the resource requirements progress the way they do, is so that you have to go into the new area. It forces you to go into the new area to go and get the new resource.
Yes, I have not checked at the old habitat if we have the bacteria there.
It's a lot clearer down the bottom here. I think they've made some changes to that.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I love this song. This is peak Subnautica. Oh yeah, they've definitely made some changes. These things are like, oops. I remember not to do that.
Do what?
Press E.
Oh, to get out.
Yeah, these plants have gotten some kind of detail buff. Yeah, I can see some definite changes. In the coloration and quality of some of the stuff.
Cool.
They've also tweaked the sound design a little bit more. That turbine really sounds big and industrial now. Yeah, look at this. This all looks a lot better. Who's that? Oh, that's a piece of the hauler chassis. Oops.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Yes, 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 yes. Don't see anything in those pools.
Warning. Maximum depth reached.
Oh, shut up already. I don't remember seeing those things before.
What things?
The little fountains.
Okay.
Like, so I'm looking in like the glowing goo pools where you normally find the little
The bacteria.
bacteria things, and there's like these little fountains that are like spouting up from them.
Oh no, that's definitely new. Well, new to me at least.
I mean, it's been a moment because of being sick, but
Yeah. 12 weeks or so.
yeah, so yeah. There is ore here, but I don't think there'll be more of the oh, shut up. Okay, let's just go put this thing somewhere where...
Seek fresh water intake.
Yeah, I saw a lot of you. I don't have any batteries in this thing. Nah, there's nothing here.
Oh well, it was worth a try. They fixed the input lag when you swap pools and then quickly change the battery after that. That usually swap the previous item's battery then no
Nice.
longer.
Okay. Yeah, it was worth a look, but
Oxygen.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
If there's 5 Joda, then we have only found 3 so far.
I think there could be 2 over by the other base. I'll have to go have a look on the way back.
You already built.
Yeah.
Yeah, well then we can just relocate them.
Warning. Maximum depth reach. Hull damage imminent.
See those random or seemingly random dialogue you get when you approach one of the angel combs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now has voice lines as well.
Oh, nice.
Warning. Maximum depth reach. Hull damage imminent.
Stop that. Oh, that is a lot more vibrant. Holy crap, look at that. Yeah, they've definitely done some touch-ups to this stuff. It actually glows at night.
As most things in Subnautica do.
Yeah. That. Damn. That is pretty damn vibrant. Yeah, they. Oof. Check this place out. Everything just glows so much cleaner and more vibrantly now.
Makes me wonder what the end product will look like. Assuming they're gonna tweak what they tweak again on what they've already tweaked.
Yeah. Okay, I don't see any miners here, any
Welcome aboard.
metal fabricators or like things, but let's see if the bacteria is maybe here. Lead. Ash slugs, salt. Batteries. I actually need some batteries.
Easiest way to check if one of those containers maybe have the bacteria in it.
Yeah, no,
is
try and build it.
build.
Yeah. Oh, they got new icons for like strontium. Strontium looks cool. What is this over here? Nothing. Okay. No, I've checked all the... Well, I haven't checked all the storage. Yeah, that's not there.
Okay, so then we'll just have to make do with 3 metal farms at the moment.
I think they may have fixed that level of detail glitch with the fabricators.
Mm-hmm.
Where the image looks all messed up until you get close to it.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not a programmer, but
Oh, no, here we go.
it's relatively easy to fix.
There's one sitting here. There's one sitting here. I just didn't see it at night. Holy shit.
Cool. Power infrastructure for that guy.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Currently I have 120 titanium available. Which will last maybe 5 minutes. Welcome aboard, Captain. string of power transmitters to see where they take me. Probably to the geothermal area we talked about earlier. Yes, it does. Yes. Okay, now I can continue working on that.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Heat warning. Seek fresh water intake.
Here I am talking away and my freaking mic is muted. So yeah, I've seen some pictures circulating around about the prawn suit, but I don't think I've seen anything official yet.
So you were unmuting to cough, basically.
Well, I unmuted to speak, and then, you know, before I could stop myself, I had to cough. So, yeah. Go figure. Because I originally muted because I was coughing, and
Didn't unmute.
didn't unmute.
I see the power transmitter has an issue where if you move away from it, it no longer shows the power line. But now I'm wondering if it's only a graphics glitch or if it is actually disconnected, because our base, I deconstructed or partially deconstructed and reconstructed every power transmitter, and the base's power remained the same.
Interesting.
So if I completely deconstruct one, are you at the base at the moment?
I'm at one of the bases.
Will you, when you have a chance, will you check what the current power? Yeah, so it's not just a graphics glitch.
Yeah, so it's 96 of 262.
Okay, so it is. I was looking at the drain, not the generation.
Yeah.
So it's fine. It's just a graphics glitch.
Don't you 30 seconds me?
Welcome aboard. Dehydration.
And another thing I spoke about while I was muted was the design for the new submarine. It looks like a fucking underwater bus.
Okay.
I was really hoping they could have come up with something better. I mean, well, I think that music is a little bit loud.
Yeah, I suppose there would be a reason why they would go for that design. Maybe there's some idea behind it that we're not aware of.
I get the feeling that, you know how like you build the rooms now in that sort of that starting shape is that cube. So everything's based off that cube principle. I think that's sort of like the design aesthetic they've gone with.
Okay.
Although, I mean, like, oh, wow. It's not a huge difference, but there is a bit of a tweak in what the nighttime coral area looks like. Definitely like the little blue coral pieces are just a little bit more vibrant. Those electric plants, they look a little bit more, I don't know how to quite say it. It's like a bluish yellow almost, instead of the sort of orangey yellow that they were before. But then you sort of get closer to them, and then the blue fades away and the orange comes out more. Oh, check you.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
The necrocist forest is just looks amazing. Oh. Uh-oh.
What?
My game's frozen. Games. Oh, there we go.
No. Rubber band.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm okay. I picked up the titanium and it registered that I picked it up.
This is interesting though. GPU not having a problem. It's just the game that was messing around. My FPS dropped to like nothing though. But GPU and CPU were doing okay. It's like the game had a moment.
I think once we're done building the, I want to say, hotel, you must send your save game to the developers and say, please optimize
Unknown worlds, please fix.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, oh, oh. I wonder what my RAM is doing. Oh, it's not happy.
This is not a time for me to be rubber banding. I am 20 seconds of air left and I am struggling to raise the remaining 50. Ah, there we go. I was 15 meters under the water.
Wow, that is really interesting. So GPU and CPU didn't spike. It actually dropped. RAM didn't change. Okay. So whatever's happening is happening entirely inside the game engine, and it's not affecting system resources.
It's as if the game stops sending processing orders to the processor.
Yeah, it's like
processing requests.
Whatever's happening is inside the game engine, and it's not actually getting out of the game engine. Hey, Navajo, how's it going, dude? That's a first. I mean, usually when something shits the bed in a game, it's maxing the CPU, it's maxing the RAM, or it's maxing the graphics.
Yes.
This is doing exactly the opposite. The CPU drops, the GPU drops, and the RAM stays the same.
Yeah, I've not seen that before.
That's bizarre. Okay, I need something to drink. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing okay. It's getting there. I've still got a bit of a lingering cough from the chest infection, but getting all right. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. I was about to ask you. I remember you going for a job interview that you were quite interested in. Last 2 weeks I've been doing interviews for a new team member for my team, and it's actually been quite interesting. Usually I don't look forward to interviews because we normally have to sort through so many guys that they just don't have the qualifications. They've been doing like second line roles in their companies. This is like in IT, so like service desk work. They've been doing second line roles, but because the companies are not sort of hey Seth, like South African companies haven't really sort of gotten onto the cloud Office 365 Azure sort of systems yet. They're still running sort of legacy IT setups in many places. So the companies that generally support these guys don't have a lot of cloud IT sort of exposure, and that means that the guys that come from these companies are they've got years and years and years of experience, but they just don't have experience in storage cache. They just don't have experience in the kind of stuff that we need, and it's a little sad because like you get some guys that are really clever, they're really switched on, but the roles that I have in my team, I need guys that know what they're doing. Guys that can work independently and don't have to be trained from scratch. So
especially if you're gonna work on servers.
Well, it's not just like it's Azure, it's 365, it's Intune. You have to kind of know what you're doing, and I'm not there all the time. I only work part of their shifts, so because I work an 8-hour shift and they work 12. So at some point I'm going to go offline, and I need to be able to trust them to carry on working and doing what they need to do without supervision.
Yeah.
So, I need guys who have gone through first line and second line, experience with these technologies. I'm doing quite a bit better, Seth. Not 100% yet, but it's getting there. So I'm going to shrink. Why can't I shrink that?
Exit your food, please.
Well, I guess this guy just has a bigger room then. Okay, I think that's why I can't shrink that. Move that over there. Ooh, it doesn't like it when I change things. Well, no, that's the thing. That's just it. It's not an entry level position. Yeah, I need guys that are experienced. Like, yes, they are second line engineers, but I need experienced second line engineers, not fresh guys. And the problem is that what's considered second line by most of IT companies in South Africa is pretty much first line for us, you know. It's what we would actually consider first line. Entry level position is called missionary. He really doesn't like it when I change stuff. This is the most fascinating thing I've ever seen in a game. CPU's down, GPU's down, RAM staying the same, and yet the game is... Oof. It is not happy when I change things.
You mean change like constructing and deconstructing?
I'm shrinking a wall, and it's having an absolute cadenza.
Yeah, your YouTube stream seems to be stuck.
Yeah, it seems to be stuck because the game is frozen.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I can't get out of the what do you call it? Tadpole. Well, I appreciate that I can at least still move around.
Yeah, look, I know you were referring to like the joke, but I mean, I've seen actual job advertisements where what they're asking for is just not possible, you know, for that position. But that's usually the result of the people who are looking for the people who need the new employee are not the people who are running the acquisition of that new employee, and it's just been left up to HR to create the job spec and everything like that. So if the departmental management is not involved in the procurement of the new employee, and it's just left up to HR doesn't know, you know, what is actually needed for these jobs. They just told, find us somebody that can do this, you know, and then they go, oh, okay, we need somebody that can do this, and well, we want 20 years of experience. And it's like, what?
Johnny, did you restart the game?
I did not. It is...
Okay, because it is it kicked me out and it's saying your session is no longer available.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to kill the game. It's locked up completely. Just laugh at the damn joke. There's a very interesting post I read once, which is based off of very much this kind of thing that you said, and it was a guy that developed a software. I'm trying to remember if it was like I think it was like a billing software or something, right? Right. I think it was like a type of billing software or something. So he wrote the software, and then he sold it. And then because he wasn't writing anything else or doing any other like development work at the time, he went looking for a job. And he saw somebody advertising a position for somebody who knew how to work on the software. So he applied. And in the interview, they said to him they needed somebody with 5 years of experience in the software.
But the software is not that old.
Exactly. He'd written and sold the software 3 years ago. So
Yeah,
he
that
tried.
sounds like something HR would do.
He tries to explain this to the recruiter, and the recruiter's just like, no, that's not possible. All right, I'm gonna have to kill that game. The game has to just, yeah.
It grabbed itself.
It did not like me changing that wall.
Now, I'm curious, if I change that wall, how would it react to that?
That's a good question. We should check that out. I'd just like to know what state that wall's going to be in. When I load back to the game, because I was in the
partially constructed.
Yeah, I was in the middle of changing it.
Power connected.
Yeah, there we
All
go.
systems online.
So far, so good. HR asked AI, what position does this stuff? Yeah. Is there a structure stability that keeps running when you change things? There's no structural stability in the game as far as I'm aware at the moment.
Like structural integrity?
Hmm.
No. If they are, then I don't know about it, and I've not seen any stats anywhere on the base that says integrity low or whatever.
It's possible. It's in the game, but it's not been sort of released yet. So it could be,
yes.
It could be running in the background, and we don't know it. But it shouldn't then be.
That would explain why the wing that I built is currently flooded. You remember at the beginning of the stream?
It didn't like that.
You want me to come and try deconstruct it? Or construct it?
So the wall I was busy with, I finished moving it, and now I tried moving it again, and it's locking up again.
Yeah, I can't get out of the sea moth. That ball.
That ball, yeah. Let's give it a second, see if it comes right, or if it there we go. Okay. Oh. It's actually
Okay.
You could hear it sort of
interesting experience.
picking up. Oh
I
man.
think we must leave that wall alone.
Yeah, I think so too.
Power offline.
There we go. Now it's back. It's got to be some kind of calculation.
Yeah.
It has to be some kind of calculation, because something is bogging it down massively at that point where it's recalculating the volume of the structure. So wow, it hated that. Yes, yes, it did.
Yeah, you have something I can construct or deconstruct to see what how the game reacts?
Put an internal wall here. Convenient.
Interior wall. Like so.
Well, I can't see the hologram. There we go, yeah.
Doesn't seem to care when I do it.
Okay, so interior walls is fine, but interior walls don't change the volume of the base. Right, take the interior wall away. Now, expand this wall. So move it in, like use the green, like I was using the red one, use the green one, like so select the cube and then
Yeah, okay. So you want to move this wall outward?
yeah.
I have no idea what I just did.
Oh, so far so
doing
good.
Stuff. It's
Yeah.
doing stuff, but it's not doing stuff. Or it's... Oh wait, I see it. Never mind. Yeah, it doesn't seem to mind when I do it.
Okay, that's expanding. Now shrink it.
Grow room shrink mode. Now I must get it to allow. It's not allowing me to shrink it. It's staying red. All the walls are staying red.
Might be in a position. Okay, let's just grow that forward.
Oh wait, here's a section I can shrink.
Okay. Whoop.
Ooh, a
Whoop.
little bit of a lag.
Oh, it does not like the shrinking.
That's not even the area I targeted. I was targeting here on the side, where I'm standing now. Currently it's just
Feels like we're
red.
playing Phantasma and trying not to make the spirits angry.
I'm gonna try shrinking this small section. Oh, I just got kicked out.
Yeah. Okay, so it's on the shrink. The game does not like it when you shrink stuff.
I just saw your stream with me basically teleporting around the room. It's got a mouse pointer trail as he moves around, yes.
Yeah. That is bizarre. So it does not like doing the... There's something with the recalculation
Power offline.
when you shrink it. Subnautica PowerPoint presentation.
Yeah, I think the developers didn't intend for us to build something like this early in early access, and we've only done 2 of the 4 wings.
Well, I think it's pretty clear that the solution to this is to build one big box and then just partition it on the inside. Yeah. It does not like the complex volume. Of sort of like, what's the word that I'm looking for? cubby holes, cupolas, not quite cupolas.
All the shapes that have to be recalculated every time.
Yes, and
Basically,
or the volume that has to be recalculated.
it seems like it's recalculating the entire base.
Every time you
when
shrink.
You shrink instead
Yeah.
of just that area where you are busy building.
Mm.
And I mean, the base is quite big at this stage.
Yeah. What's interesting though is that it's not doing that it's not doing that calculation using the CPU, the GPU, the RAM, anything. So what is actually doing that calculation?
Mm.
It's all internally inside the game engine and is not using any resources.
But it's strange that it doesn't use resources. That doesn't really make sense to me. I mean, it has to use resources to do calculations.
No, dude, it's
As of
it's so bizarre. I've never actually probably a JavaScript.
phew, hopefully not.
What is making that noise? Nobody likes shrinkage. Kind of sounds like every student I had to tutor that hated double integrals. Alright, coral shavings. Coral shavings. It also needs coral shavings. There was more sort of interior stuff to use, more tables and stuff.
You'd always leave the decoration until another 1 or 2 patches,
Yeah.
or just build whatever right now and then add more stuff to it or change it when you have more options.
No, I need glass. Apparently I need more glass.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
No, that's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do either.
Okay, I think power should be fine for a little while.
Welcome aboard.
Just gonna grow us some quartz because we're out of quartz at the base.
Okay. That
Maybe
was a
it's
2 minute.
maybe it's lagging because it's not allowed to use external resources. That's an interesting possibility as well. Wonder if there's anything online about why it does that. Extreme building lag when finishing components. Nah, that's not it. Not the GPU. Fix your Subnautica lag instantly. Grow shrink system is just broken. Once you get a big enough complex room, it starts to lag heavily. When you shrink it, it just creates some random new walls, and eventually it flat out refuses to shrink anything anymore.
That sounds problematic.
Yeah, some people are saying here that you have to shrink stuff in the exact reverse order of what you expanded them.
Oh, good luck with that.
Otherwise the game starts to have some problems. Wow, okay. Yeah. I think there's still some work that needs to be done on the optimization.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Actually, what is in here? That's titanium. I'm gonna take that out.
This is just weird.
Oh, okay. Remove the titanium that was bombed already before popping out, otherwise you lose it. Good to know. So when building a base, keep it simple, stupid. Yep. That seems to be the impression I'm getting.
And don't try to build a hotel.
What kills me is, you see these guys who go into creative, right? And they build like massive cages around the leviathans. And then I'm like, okay, but how come you can do that, but you can't build a fancy base?
The cage is probably less game engine intensive, if I were to guess.
Yeah, because basically what they're doing is they're just putting down cubes and pipes. That's it. They're not decorating or, you know, making complex geometries or anything like that. You know what I'm not seeing on these metal farms is it doesn't show the timer hologram anymore.
That's interesting.
So you actually have to click on it to see how far it is. Or just sort of like guesstimate. Oh, how did I get titanium out of that one which was giving me quartz? That's interesting. Where did all that titanium come from? Because my inventory is full.
I'll come and pick up the additional stuff.
Where did all this titanium come from? That was bizarre.
Have you picked up the additional titanium. Yeah, the additional resources.
The ones that fell out of my inventory.
Yes.
Yeah, I picked them up. It's just bizarre because I mean that one was showing quartz, and when I hit it, I got titanium instead.
Okay. Game is still stuck in the, I want to say in the previous state, or the machine is stuck in the previous state.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep all titanium on me because when I'm done with the quartz, I want to put it back on titanium. Is it the titanium you thought you lost? No, well, I hit that metal farm to get the quartz out of it, and instead I got titanium, which I shouldn't have. Didn't we already unlock storage cache?
No, this is a different one. This is more like a chest that sits on the floor.
Oh, okay. Is that like the tailing?
Like the chests that have the single item in it. But
All
bigger.
right.
And from the chests that I have found so far, it seems like they have the same amount of storage as the wall lockers that we have been using.
No, hold on. There was a storage cache unlock earlier on.
No, that was the blueprint 1 of 2.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was on this one. On this one, I switched the titanium for the quartz, and all the titanium that was already farmed disappeared because it reset. This one had a full stack of quartz. When I broke it, it gave me titanium. That's what was weird about that.
Early access shenanigans.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Lots of weird stuff going on.
I wonder what was the first game or developer that started the whole early access, no, not early access, but released the game early so that people can play it and comment on what they want to add and stuff like that, or what they would like to have added. I never really looked
That's a
into
good
that,
question.
thinking about it now.
Would that be first playtest or first early access?
Yeah, well, now beta comes before early access, well, usually supposed to, in my opinion. But previously, actually, I don't know. I don't know if beta and early access is classified as is classified, if it has the same classification now as back then.
I think most games coming out in early access are essentially in beta. I don't think there's many games that come out, fully developed, but then still go into like early access. But well, that'd be counterintuitive though. If your game's fully developed, it's not early access. You're still developing it. So there's definitely some games that have come out to early access, but they're still very much in alpha. And then there's the majority of the games that come out to early access. I would say they are in beta.
Yeah, beta makes sense because your foundation is there, your game foundation, and you're basically just adding content.
Yeah, that's not a given. That's not a given. There's many early access games that don't have all the foundation laid down.
They're released too soon because they need money to continue the project.
In some cases, yes. In other cases, they want to start making money off the game already. They can't wait, or they don't want to wait.
Welcome aboard.
Early access is very much a product of pure online game purchasing. So it's only really sort of been possible since the invention of platforms like Steam and EA Games. Wouldn't surprise me if the first early access was an EA product.
Yeah, they would do something like that.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
EA's like, can the character move around? Yes? Okay, ship it.
Yeah, everything else is
Afterwards.
pay more money for.
Yeah. I don't mind DLCs that actually add something, but DLCs for basic stuff that should be part of the main game.
Well, it's quite interesting now. So you see how I just knocked him out with that, like Jody was saying earlier on. Boom. Doom, 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 doom. Windows shutdown sound. That's nice. At least they've actually like updated that and made it that the thing doesn't like constantly attack you anymore. Oops, I forgot to empty that.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oops, okay, I parked that way too close.
Welcome aboard.
Have they given us the larger portable storage yet?
Welcome aboard.
I think that's an option. No, portable storage.
Yeah.
I was thinking of normal storage. I do not think so. Where is... the portable locker is under utility, but yeah, there's only one. Unless it's in the game, but you have to go and scan it, scan the blueprints somewhere.
Mm.
But I've been swimming around quite a bit, and the bigger one is at the very least not in the shallow areas.
Now, it says apparently Minecraft was the first game to use and popularize a paid early access model. Mountain Blade was the first to use a developer site alpha release. Ooh,
Okay.
interesting.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Seek caloric intake.
Jack sponge. That's right, I needed some coral scrapings.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Welcome aboard, Captain.
Welcome aboard.
Oops. No one saw that.
Seems like okay. I was about to say seems like I missed it on the stream, but yeah, I did not.
Nice. You saw nothing.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Ah, that's not what I wanted to do. Been playing way too much Elite Dangerous. So, how's this, right? I start getting the carrier ready to go back to the bubble because I wanted to take part in that community event. Get sick. Can't make it to the community event time. I'm like, okay, never mind, I'll just start traveling anyway, right? Turns out next community event is gonna be in Colonia. So now I've like 3 jumps in and I'm gonna stop and turn around.
Aye.
So I want to take part in that community events, and then as long as there isn't like another community event or anything like that immediately again in Colonia, I would then like to get the carrier and all my ships back to the bubble, because the main reason I want to get back there is because I want to do some squadron events with everybody that's in the squadron, and I want to do, you know, like engineering and stuff, because I figured out that when it comes to like engineering the modules and stuff on your ship and on your suits and stuff like that, for your ship modules and weapons, you're not engineering that part. What you're doing is you're engineering the part and getting the blueprint for that.
Seek fresh water intake.
Okay.
Which means that once you've engineered a part all the way up to tier 5, you have the blueprint and you can go and do that for all your other ships. You don't have to take them back to the engineer every time.
Okay.
So once you've learned how to engineer a frameshift drive all the way up to tier 5, you can go and do that engineering if you know, granted you have the components, to all your other ships. So, you know, I want to go and get things like the power plants, the frameshift drives, the shields, the power distributors, the hull reinforcements, all this kind of stuff. Get all that stuff engineered up. I don't know if you can do hull reinforcement. I think you might be able to, but I'll have to double check on that one. You know, so like get all that stuff engineered up. And then when it comes to like weapons and stuff, I'll do like specific weapons, especially for like the Kestrel. I'll do those weapons. I'm not too worried about the other weapons. And yeah, it'll be, you know, and then there's also like suit and weapon engineering, like upgrades that you can do. But the engineer system is such that you have to get access to the first engineer by meeting certain criteria, and then only through developing like doing upgrades through that engineer, and do you get access to like the next level engineer, and then there's usually some sort of like unlock requirement for them. that you have to meet. But you can't, even if you know where the guy is, you can't go to him if you haven't leveled up through the first engineer yet.
Okay, so you can't skip ahead.
You can't skip ahead. So there are engineers in Colonia, but you can't go to them because you have to have visited the engineers in the bubble first and gotten the what's the word? The referral. You need the referral from the previous engineer, otherwise they won't see you. It should be enough quartz for now. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to readjust the second and the third floor rooms, but I'll do that offline as like a solo game. Maybe that will handle that a little bit better.
Oh, would you piss off? Bloody bloody Morrow Breach, whatever it's called. I think I killed it. No, I just stunned it.
You just stunned it, yeah. Not that I keep hearing like a door open close sound. Yeah, every time I place a decoration, it does like a open close sound. Very interesting. It's getting actually rather obnoxious right now. It also seems to be getting louder every time I do it.
I've placed a few decorations, but I've never had a sound attached to it.
It's weird.
Seek fresh water intake.
What we're missing is plants. We're missing pot
Fibers.
plants. No.
Oh. I thought
Oh,
the
for-
resource, not the decoration.
Yeah, we're missing plants. That's what we don't have. One, two, three, four, five. Right. So. Oh,
Oh, there's a decoration.
where did that go? Wall tree relic.
It's- You know the I forgot what they're
Nice.
called. Not the precursors, but the people that came before us on this specific planet. They
Yeah,
have those the tailings.
the tailings.
Just saw
Yes.
the name on the stream. One of their houses, those round things,
Mhm.
had that inside.
One thing that I both love and hate in equal measure is decorating. Yeah, it can be a little frustrating, especially if you don't have a lot of options. I mean, like this decoration system, there's some stuff, but I mean, it's not nearly as much as you had in the first game, in the first instance. And secondly, it's a little haphazard. I mean, like, you've got a dining table, but then you've got a dining chair and a lab chair and a stool. Like, the lab chair and the stool just don't really fit with the dining table. You got a bed, you got no normal tables.
The window, please. Coming.
And like
Future me's problem.
a trash can, you know, or an S shelf. Yeah. I'll finish one room, look at that, and be hell yeah. Then look at the rest of the base and like, that's future me's problem. Basket, pasta, chicken, hydrate. Yeah, I do need something to drink. I'm gonna get some water quickly. Oh. Oof. May as well chuck my cold and flu supplement into the water. Two things, you know, what, two birds, one stone. Or...
It's all going to the same place anyway.
Two aircraft, same Russian air defense system.
Oi.
Apparently, the Russian air defense around Moscow shot down one of their stealth aircraft.
Oh.
Yeah. Go,
So that says two things. Their stealth sucks.
yeah, and their air defense stuck. Oh, look, the Russians are well known for friendly fire when it comes to air defense. But I mean, when you've got Yuri, who's had no training and is probably drunk behind the controls.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what do you expect?
What do you expect?
One of their own? Not just one of their own, Navajo. They shot down their stealth aircraft, the Su-57, or their supposed stealth aircraft. Yeah. The one that supposedly is, you know, supposed to be able to get in and out of NATO air defense without ever knowing that it was there. Yeah. Yes, my sentiments exactly. Where to put that? I do want to put that somewhere.
Oh, no. I had to take off the threat sense biomod because it's pinging in my ears the whole time.
They really like that over there. Let's see, maybe we could put this at the end of the hall. I need to move that lights.
Now they gave us dining chairs and lab chairs. Now I have the urge to remove all the stools for dining chairs.
Yeah.
Although yeah, I can see what you're saying. The dining chair and the dining table doesn't really fit. I don't want to sit in this chair. Looks really uncomfortable.
Seek fresh water
This
intake.
pose.
Hmm.
Why the hands?
Welcome, Mr. Bond.
Eish. Nah, I think the stools look better.
Yeah, the stools fit better, definitely. Well, I'm gonna need more glass. Oh, that's right. I had it on move. I didn't have it on remove. Ah, what?
I hope they give us more power options, like nuclear or something similar.
Yeah.
Because we have like probably 30 or 40 geothermal generators out there. Okay, we're low on titanium again.
Looks like it's about even.
I can just imagine it now. Next major update, if the developers adds some sort of structural integrity, then that base is going to implode.
Yeah.
We're gonna need so much lithium or whatever to reinforce it.
I would like the option to modify the light colors. Give myself a better... Be able to give yourself like a better mood feeling. And then like paint, like color change, like you can change the color of panels and stuff.
Dehydration.
Well, They added, yeah, I can't speak for the panels, but way back when the Satisfactory developers gave lights and then also made the color change, so or added the ability to change the color. So I think it should be doable for this game as well.
Mm.
They just will have to figure out how they're gonna put that in the user interface.
It'll probably be a thing on the build tool, or they'll give us a coloring tool. Well, during the daytime, it's better, but yeah, the internal reflections are a bit much.
I've not put any glass in my wing of the complex yet.
Mm.
I accidentally pressed shift while in the water, and this crab comes up, comes out of the ground next to me, and I can only imagine his comment would be, "What the fuck? I was sleeping."
Oh, that is no. Game of Trojan. Hey, Johnny, nice base. Anything to do in sub 2 after the main quest, or just a nice open world build? So at the moment, there hasn't been any updates to the main quest. The latest update has just been a few small things they've added to the game and some optimizations and stuff. Really need a better table, because having a table that's standing so far away from the wall is just not great.
Yeah, I'm not sure you're gonna get past that though.
Ooh. Can it be placed on this surface? Why can't it be placed on that surface? Okay. Oops. That over there. Yeah, the storage chest is...
Yeah, that's the one I scanned earlier. Pretty sure that's a new addition to the game. I think it would be unlikely that that the four of us missed it previously.
Yeah. You never tell which way round is the right way for these chests.
Open it?
These ones you can't open, the small crates.
Oh, the small ones.
And I mean, like when you open these, it doesn't like open, it just gives you the UI. I don't know how much of the base you've actually seen, Game of Trojan. It's really quite big. This is just one wing of the base at the moment. and this is only one floor in that wing. So this is like the common dining area. Then we've got the storage and manufacturing over there. The idea being 5 rooms per floor. We've got this is the bay for the hauler tadpole because it's longer. And then this is the bays for the normal tadpoles. And then going up, got more rooms over there. Another floor which I still need to do. And then this one I still need to build out actually. I haven't even finished building that one out. But I've come up against a weird little problem with making these sort of pods. And that is that the game doesn't like it. And then, yeah, so the idea is to build another 3 wings. Like MIA is busy with that wing over there.
Yeah, the east wing.
Yeah.
The other 2 wings are just a corridor at the moment.
Welcome aboard.
North
Actually-
and south, I believe.
I haven't taken a look at MIA's side for a while.
Yeah, I haven't done much to it today. I've been mostly searching for resources.
Yeah, so he's got his tadpole bay over here. And then coming through here, you've made like an elevator shaft. With each room being inside these little portholes. This is a nice touch. He's utilized the piping to do this. And I think yours currently goes above the water as well, doesn't it?
Yes. The 5th floor is above the water. I still need to add windows. Don't think any of the floors have windows at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, so there you can see it's actually above the water. Almost like an emergency airlock type system. Yeah. No, I was also thinking it's like an airlock. Like this, it feels like that could shut down to isolate that section as like a sort of self-sustained life pod. Yeah, and then he's got a floor that goes down as well. Where did you get the sort of hazard?
Select the moon pool.
Uh-huh.
As if you want to build a moon pool. Let me just get some oxygen so that I can also do
Oh,
it.
change moon pool variant.
Yes.
Alright, okay. Ever tried to build on those flying, floating creatures? No, I don't know if you can.
I doubt that the game will allow you.
Yeah. Okay, so let's say change moon pool variant. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice.
I see the metal farms only give 3 quartz versus the 5 titanium,
Yep.
which I suppose makes sense. least it's also only 2 minutes.
Because it could be interesting if they gave us more variants of the edging for the moon pool. Some that might have like lights or other decals on it. That would be very cool. And you can have in co-op. I think it's 4.
Yes.
You've been here since we started the base, Navajo, so what are you even complaining about? You've watched every stream.
You don't need a base tour.
Exactly. Corp made from spacecraft. Speaking of which, it's been acting weird lately. Okay. Well, well, it's nice to be thought of. Put it this way, dude. You're part of the furniture, and that's a compliment.
30 seconds. Welcome aboard.
I need to grab some more water. I think you're gonna have to elaborate on that there a bit more, Trojan. You're not making a whole lot of sense with that sentence. I was just thinking to myself, how large is large?
How long is a stick, or how long is a what do they call it? A piece of string.
How long is a piece of string? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if that's more of a South African saying than anything else. But it's certainly when in SA when someone says, "Oh man, you're part of the furniture," you know, it's a compliment. It's like saying your family, you know. So long as no vice presidents visit. Okay. I don't have any context for that one, so. Okay, so you use that expression in Ireland as well. So, yeah.
Welcome aboard.
Betty Vaughan's U.S. Vice President is renowned for
Doing things with a couch.
what? I've never heard that. I mean, I've seen I've seen all the fat JD memes and everything like that. I've never heard anything about that.
Is that like the same contents as saying screwing the pooch?
Yeah, yeah, I don't know. I got you, but I'm just saying it's one of those expressions that when you hear it, when you first hear it, you're like, oh wait, I got it. Yeah, no, feel free to DM me a link to that Trojan. I have no idea what you're talking about there, unfortunately. That's pretty wild, though. Like, why? That seems so obscure. Yeah. All right. Oh, I certainly have lasted a lot longer than I expected to, but I am starting to hit a bit of a wall. I'm not fully recovered from that chest infection yet. But I'm gonna have to call it there. I need to take a rest.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll be back next week with more of this. Although I don't know, I'm kind of in two minds at the moment, considering some of the issues that we're starting to have with the game, and you know, like the size of the building. I wonder if we shouldn't like postpone this until there's more updates and more stability.
I was also about to say,
Hey,
before we
Meliki.
completely break it.
Yeah. Maybe we should shelve this and then pick up something else next week.
Until the content,
yeah.
until the next content patch drops words.
Yeah.
I'm most likely not going to be here next week. Next weekend. It's highly likely that I'll go and watch the new Spider-Man movie.
Oh, right. By the way, I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll have Helldivers tomorrow, as per normal. That should be fine. And then yeah, hopefully I can get back around to recording some stuff during the week as well. And see you then. Have fun, be good, and if you aren't, take pictures.